Hi, it's me again, Chuck Vanderstelt, your Quad Walls Connected agent. I'm a real estate agent here in Northwest Indiana, and currently I'm a broker with Listing Leaders. What I wanted to do was send you this video today. I'd like to touch on a few frequently asked questions that come up a lot when people are purchasing a home. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go through a few quick questions, and I'll try to give quick answers. People say I'm a little bit gregarious and like to talk. But we'll move through those. And what I encourage you to do at the end of this video, feel free, email me any questions that you have about the home purchase process. I'd be happy to get those answered, including if there's something kind of specific to you. We've maybe been talking a little bit and working together a little bit. I can really give you a great answer to the question and how it really relates to you. So let's just go through a few common questions that buyers ask. The first one is, do you need a 20% down payment to purchase a home? And the answer to that is no, you do not necessarily need a 20% payment or 20% down payment to purchase a home. A lot of people purchase homes with down payments between 3.5% and 5%. What I would advise is to work closely with your lender and find out what type of loan program works best for you, but you definitely do not need to save up 20% of a home's purchase price in order to buy a house. Next question that we get a lot is, how much are closing costs? Closing costs vary a lot based on everybody's scenario. If you're buying the home in cash, your closing costs are probably going to be less than $1,500. Most people aren't buying a home with cash. Most people are getting a mortgage. If that's the case, which again is what we see most often, you're probably looking at closing costs being between $3,000 and $5,000. It is also true that a seller can pay some or sometimes even all of your closing costs for you. That's all about how we structure the offer that you make for the home. When you continue working with me and we get going after a specific home and making a specific offer to a specific seller, I'll give you advice there of what we could do best to get those closing costs covered if that's something that you really would like. Next question we want to cover is, how long does the process take? There's a lot of misunderstandings about this. Once you find the home you want to buy and your offer has been accepted, it takes a little bit more than a month. We can get most deals done in probably 32 to 35 days. It's not too unusual for things to take 40 days. So what we're pretty much looking at is about 5, maybe 6 weeks. And that should be plenty of time to get all the way through the process, get to closing, watch you sign those papers, and get keys to your brand new home in your hand. Next question is, do you need perfect credit in order to buy a home? The answer to that is no, you do not need perfect credit. You do need credit of a certain score. Different loan programs require you to have a different credit score requirement. They're not all the same. Do you have to be absolutely perfect and have an 800 plus credit score? No, you do not need that. And you can still get a very attractive interest rate that makes home ownership far superior than renting or some other situation, even without having perfect credit. Again, your lender will work with you very closely to help you find what's the best down payment scenario and the best loan program for you. Last question I want to cover today is a little bit more of a unique one that comes up quite a bit. Do the appliances come with the home? We get that question a lot, kind of in general, which is a little bit surprising to me, but I wanted to cover it. It all depends. Some houses you see will have the appliances, some houses you'll see they don't have the appliances. What I do as your real estate agent is I look to see if the seller is offering those appliances. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not, sometimes they're offering some of them. And at the same time, you can always ask for anything. The worst thing they're going to do is say no, or maybe want a little bit more money, or maybe your offer is so fantastic that they just jump right at it and they say, sure, no problem, take the appliances, even if the seller wasn't initially planning to do that. So those are just a few questions I wanted to cover today. Feel free, spend some time on quadwalls.com. There you'll find our blog where you can learn all different things about the home purchase process, learn about communities in Northwest Indiana. If you want to search for a property, you could do that on our website, or you could also download our app, which is available in the App Store and on the Google Play Store. And by downloading our app and working with a Quad Walls Connected agent like myself, you'll qualify yourself for a $1,000 purchase rebate at the closing table. And we really look forward to giving that to you. So again, my name's Chuck Vanderstel. We've been working together a little bit. A few of you might be on YouTube and just randomly came across this video. Hi, nice to meet you. Feel free to reach out to me anytime through my website or right through the email that you've received. And let's keep this process moving. Thanks a lot.